The most dangerous women, the Vishakanyas in ancient India. In the shadowy annals of ancient India, legends speak of mysterious women trained not for battlefields, but for courts and chambers, women whose very presence was said to bring doom. These were the Vishakanyas, poison maidens, whose story has long straddled the line between history and myth. Graceful, alluring, and highly trained, these women became powerful instruments of political intrigue and ancient strategy. But who were they really? And how did they come to be regarded as such powerful and feared figures? Let's explore the chilling legend of the Vishakanyas, a tale where beauty, destiny, and danger intertwine. According to ancient belief, Vishakanyas were born under an astrologically inauspicious lunar day and were identified early in life by royal advisors. These young girls were raised in seclusion, not to become queens or courtiers, but to serve a unique and secretive purpose. From a young age, they were reportedly given small, measured doses of various herbal and natural toxins. Over time, their bodies were believed to become resistant to these substances, which in turn were thought to subtly influence their physiology. Alongside this, the Vishakanyas were taught the refined arts, music, dance, etiquette, and conversation, as well as skills in observation, stealth, and persuasion. These women were not trained for direct confrontation, but rather to navigate the corridors of power unseen. Their purpose? To subtly influence or even eliminate rivals of the throne through charm and calculated strategy. Rather than traditional warriors, Vishakanyas were viewed as instruments of court politics. Their presence was rumored to bring misfortune to enemies of the state, often through means so subtle that their role might never be known. A shared drink, a moment of closeness, or a simple gesture could be part of a greater political design. In these legends, it wasn't weapons that struck down opponents, but carefully orchestrated encounters where the Vishakanyas' role remained hidden in the shadows. Ancient texts, such as the Arthashastra, attributed to the strategist Chanakya, Kautilya, make mention of such women. Chanakya is believed to have used every means of intelligence and influence, including female agents, in his mission to install Chandragupta Maurya as ruler. Though details remain uncertain, the use of Vishakanyas was seen as a form of psychological and strategic warfare, a reflection of the complex politics of the time. The legend of the Vishakanya spread beyond India's borders. It's said that even Aristotle warned Alexander the Great about these enigmatic women during his campaign into the Indian subcontinent. Whether this warning was based on fact or fear, it shows how deeply the story had taken root, even in foreign lands. But behind the mystique lies a more reflective question. What lives did these women lead? Were they proud agents of royal strategy, or did they carry the burden of a role chosen for them at birth? Some folktales speak of Vishakanyas who longed for a normal life, whose emotions were at odds with the roles they were asked to play. In many ways, the Vishakanya became a symbol, not only of danger, but of the underestimated power women could hold in a deeply patriarchal world. Feared, admired, and misunderstood, they represented the idea that influence doesn't always wear armor or carry a sword. Today, historians debate how much of the Vishakanya story is fact and how much is legend. While there is evidence of trained female spies in ancient courts, the idea of someone's very touch being toxic may be more metaphor than reality, perhaps a poetic way to describe how these women, through charm and strategy, could reshape the fate of kings. Still, the legend of the Vishakanya endures. She remains a haunting figure in South Asian folklore, a woman whose beauty was matched only by her mystery, and whose story continues to fascinate generations seeking to understand the darker corners of history. I have been your host, Myths and Legends.